Society calls your isolation a deficit. They look at your lack of friends and see a broken man. They are wrong. They see a hole. I see a fortress. Your father told you that a man without friends is lonely, but he failed to mention that a man with too many friends is a slave. Every friendship you possess is a debt you have to pay in time, attention, and compliance. Today, we aren't just looking at why you have no friends. We are looking at why that absence is the first to becoming the architect of your own reality. If you are ready to stop apologizing for your solitude and start using it as a weapon, listen closely. Trait 1 and 2. Low social threshold and high pattern recognition. Most people have a high social threshold. They can stomach hours of small talk and meaningless noise. You feel the physical weight of a boring conversation. This isn't social anxiety, it's social efficiency. You have what Machiavelli called the eye for the vein. You see the parrot-like repetition of people's opinions. Because you aren't busy talking, you are busy observing. You notice the micro-expressions, the lies, and the power gaps. While they are laughing at a joke, you are mapping their weaknesses. Your isolation is the laboratory, where your pattern recognition becomes a superpower. Trait 3 and 4, autotelic focus and the mirror effect. Mindplicit mentions being self-contained, but the architect calls this autotelic power. You don't need a crowd to validate your existence. When you are alone, you aren't waiting for life to happen. You are deep in the flow. This makes you dangerous. Because you don't need them. They can't control you. This leads to the mirror effect. People feel uncomfortable around you because your silence reflects their own insecurities back at them. They call you weird because they can't find a way to use you. Your isolation is a filter that keeps the emotional vampires at the gate. Trait 5 and 6, radical authenticity and strategic detachment. Most men are shapeshifters, but they do it badly. They change their personality to fit the group. You don't. You have radical authenticity, which feels like coldness to the weak. You have mastered strategic detachment. You can walk away from a deal, a job, or a person without looking back. This is the ultimate amuse mastery. When you aren't tethered to the need to belong, you become the only person in the room who is actually free. This is the sovereign level of intelligence, the point where you stop being a part of the system and start building. 1. Stop trying to fix your social life. Start financing your solitude. The world wants you to feel guilty for being alone, because a lonely man is a consumer, but a solitary man is a creator. Your lack of friends isn't a sign that you are not enough. It's a sign that you have outgrown the shallow pasture of the masses. The architect doesn't have friends. He has allies, he has subordinates, and he has his own council. If they call you a loner, let them. Just make sure you are the loner who owns the building they work in. Subscribe to the architect. The pasture is for the sheep. The fortress is for you.